Hi Leo, I love you honey. So we're going to do a Celtic. This is going to be an external Celtic. Somebody external of you. Okay? Okay. So I love you so much and thank you so much for being here. Leo. Let's shuffle. Holy angels, Holy spirits. To the divine above. Angels and ancestor guides. Come on in for Leo. Let's see where this reading is going to start for Leo. You have initiated an interest. Uh-oh. Be careful. Challenge. Challenge in this reading. You got the Four of Swords there, and the Four of Swords. See that Seven of Pentacles almost come out in reverse. There's something here that's not worth your time. Not worth your investments either. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. That's something that's going to need to happen independently by yourself to thrive. What's in the foundation? Oh. Yeah. Master. It's a strategic master. There's Libra energy. Strategically, what you're looking for to master with a new interest. All right. So they're saying every time you're trying to look for something new, and see that's what's initiated. Page of Wands. You're looking for the Ace of Wands. Leo, you're telling these people that you're just getting started. You don't know what their problem is, but you're just getting started. What's in the foundation? Eight Cups. Oh, King of Swords, Aquarius energy. Recent past to be clarified. Leo. Three Swords. Someone could have left you in heartbreak. Page of Cups. Somebody could have actually told you, I'm sorry, but this is something I have to do. Or they told you in a roundabout way where they didn't tell you exactly what they were going to do, but their actions actually spoke louder than any word that they could ever tell you. It looks like right here. You put two and two together. You're crazy, but you're definitely not stupid. Top of this spread, yeah, Three Pentacles in reverse. Five Swords. Told you. You knew that it's a conflict to work together with somebody. You knew it's going to be a challenge of the mind to work together with someone. Especially if they're coming to you in a kind of vibe that they are. What's coming in for this reading? The Master of Distress. Strength card in the World. Leo, you're going to end... You will end a cycle in the blink of an eye. Something... If you don't trust something, you're not going to... They know that you'll pull your energy out right there. What's coming in for this reading? I want to get one card. So letting go of something that is a wasted resource. Because you're looking for an intuitive... that's the High Priestess and the 10 Cups. You already find your emotional fulfillment through the higher self. You want to match. You want somebody that makes you. Indeed. What's coming in though? Damn. It's coming in. Well, you have the King of Wands in reverse. That's why 2 or 3 cards keep popping out. There's a milestone here. He's just not ready just yet. I know people's going to say, why isn't he ready yet? Well, secrets are coming out. He's not comfortable with where he went forward to find peace, because that Page of Pentacles is in reverse. He has falsely committed to the Queen of Wands, the Star. That's what he should have followed through with. That's what would have leveled his follow through to see the spiritual truth and being confident about it. Well, let's see what comes off the bottom. 6 Pentacles. So the King of Wands is in reverse. 6 Pentacles. We will clarify. Let's see. Internal. Oh, the Lovers. High Priestess. You're going for a spiritual lover. That's all you want. I'll fix the camera. Let me get this spread, please. External. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Uh-oh. Okay, there's a lot of interference in this person. His friends he shouldn't be trusting. She shouldn't be trusting. There's the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, but it's something that he wished for. That he's no longer wanting it. Well, on Leo's behalf, that's the Tower. Tower for a fool. What's the external when it comes to Leo and the intuitive lover? 7 Wands. Ooh, 4 Wands. There's your 11 Wands. What's the main aspect that needs to be clarified in this reading? Main aspect? What needs to be looked at a little closer? The Hangman. I'm going to pull them all. A different perspective. The Wheel of Fortune is a change, a turning point in life. There you go. A different perspective when you come back together with the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. The 8 Wands, quickly communicating alone. It's like the divine pulling somebody to the side saying, come here, let's talk. Potential outcome? The potential outcome. Well, they're going to talk all right. That's responsibilities from the past has got to drop. And right there, the 6 of Swords and the Tower, this person, somebody's actually going to be thrusted to where they were probably supposed to go for a long time ago. Divinely guided away. Just letting it go. There's the Chariot. And once you do that, you're going to be able to let it go for good. Someone here does not understand the kind of change that this is going to require. Let's do masculine and feminine through this reading. Might be a little long reading. That's all right. I love you like that. So where you are in this reading, the Page of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is a rest and recuperation. The truth has not been shown yet. The Page of Wands, you're interested, but you're unsure. Where's the feminine? You're interested, but you are not sure. Let's see. If she's going to be able to find peace in this heartbreak. Here's the Page of Cups. Back here with the 3 of Swords. Finding peace and contentment while being heartbroken. Let's pull 2 more. While being at peace and contentment while being heartbroken. Look at that. It has destroyed her peace. So she's moving forward heartbroken. This divine feminine here has actually is what she did right here. She self-disciplined. She went ahead and said, come on, self. We're just going to have to go. It's not what we're looking for. Wow. Where's the masculine in the 4 of Swords and the Page of Wands? Interested, but unsure. Alone with the interest. The Strength card. It's a very, very powerful contract is what he's saying. The contract with the Leo. Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. Well, it was divinely guided. This offer was divinely guided. Let's pull them. This offer was divinely guided for him to go find some peace and contentment. Yes, and be able to change and transform and being free. That was the free ticket. That was a release. A brand new beginning that you're changing in the direction that you're going when you initiate emotions. Instead of just leaving it behind at a dead end. Fixing something for once in your life is what they're saying. So this masculine wishes that they would have fixed it. That Queen of Cups. They're thinking when they initiated the contract with the Queen of Cups, quick communication with family. There was a family that rushed them into a commitment. There's a family that like rushed them into say, hey, we know this person, you'd be a good match, you know. They might have just come out of some sort of turmoil and their family wanted to matchmake them with somebody, but their family didn't know what they matchmake them with if somebody that was very toxic to them. The challenge here is the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Assessing those investments of the struggle or trying to adapt to divine timing. What's the challenge, feminine? Seven Wands. That's the external energy. She's interested. She has initiated an interest of her stance. She is making a stand of her interest. She's standing up for what she's interested in because she's done nothing wrong. Where's the masculine? 6 cups. Well, 5 cups. So that's 11 cups. He misses a soulmate. This masculine misses a soulmate. Knight of Cups. A soulmate friend. Somebody he can connect to anywhere, anytime. 9 of Pentacles, independent, cycle. He, oh my gosh, this is the one that he, I'm going to say the world, well, he thinks it's over, but really, it's really not over. It's not over. Something here is not over. What's in that 5 cups for this masculine? Assessing the investments of the struggle. Going back and forth. Something he didn't see. 2 of Swords. Stuck, stagnant, undecided. Lover. He didn't know. He probably didn't even know divine lovers exist. Well, that's the new perspective that the Queen of Wands brought. Ace of Wands. The Queen of Wands is right here with the Wheel of Fortune. Not sure if you know it or not, but when you get the Wheel of Fortune kind of change, that's a lifestyle change. You don't dress the same. You don't have the same phone number. You probably don't even have the same address. In the foundation, the 8 cups and the King of Swords, there's a masculine here in strategic thought of what they're pulling their emotions away from. But it's happening in secret because you got the moon in here. Where's the divine feminine? She has the Lovers and the 7 Pentacles. She knows that in divine timing, the Lovers connection will come together because you can't break a connection that you did not make. She knows that nothing here on earth can break this connection. You can challenge this connection till death do you part, but you cannot break it. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. The only deck that I have the Knight of Wands twice in. I still use it. She's always investing, assessing the investments of immature sexual lovers. She wants a lover that when you have sex with them, it means something. There's that 8 of Cups, blocked from walking away. There's the Queen of Cups. Making amends and letting go to be able to plan and prepare for what you're looking for. Shoot. This is a feminine that is not going to lower her boundaries. This is a feminine that is not going to break her own promises. She just not. To fix the lighting. So this is a feminine that is not going to break her own promises. Where's the divine masculine in the 8 of Cups and the King of Swords? It's like the feminine's being his little old cheerleader. Honey, you can do it. I know you can do it. Where's the masculine in the 8 Cups, King of Swords? You have Aquarius energy here, Sagittarius and Gemini. Masculine? Look at that. Look at that. Remember, you have this King of Wands in reverse up here. We're going to pull them. I'm going to lay them out. So the masculine needs to release the temptation. This is sex addiction. Because it's not what they wish for. The King of Wands in reverse, it's not what they wish for. It's actually turned their world upside down. Because the only thing that it brought was confusion and mental imprisonment. of the Wheel of Fortune and the change, the turning point in life, and it just put them deeper in distress. 9 Swords, stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. They're worried about the offer that was ignored, that 4 of Cups, King of Pentacles. So they ignored one offer to follow through with another. Wherever the 4 of Cups is going to come out. Let's see. Recent past, we have the 3 of Swords and the Page of Cups. This is where you gave yourself an apology. You went yourself in self-discipline. You broke your own heart. Where's the Divine Feminine? Page of Cups, 3 Swords. There's a Strength card in reverse. Because she couldn't, it's like she felt like her power was being drained. Ace of Pentacles. Her power in the contract was being drained. So where's the masculine? 2 Cups. He was ending the cycle with another soulmate. Shouldn't have trusted it because it was a wasted resources. Got busted and went broke. I mean, probably lost everything. And that's what needs to be justified. It's a spiritual balance. It has to be cleared for the spiritual realm can come in. Wow. So the feminine actually pulled her power out because of the contract. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to do it. What is the soulmate contract? What is the 2 of Cups in the world for the masculine? Communication. Let's see what it is. Quick communication. Okay. So is what he's actually doing, he's putting together some pieces of communication that he's had with the Queen of Swords about money. Well, there's the Fool. That's the only way he's going to successfully free himself is pay her off. Somebody's story. It's the only way he's going to free himself from the Queen of Swords is pay her off. You know, this is a businesswoman, somebody that runs their life in strategy. They barely have emotions. They're willing. This is a person that is willing, a masculine that was willing to pay off a Queen of Swords just to leave them alone. The 4 of Pentacles, a hold. This is what was holding the Emperor. It was challenging his interest, challenging what he was passionate about, challenging what he wanted to go. Let's clarify the top of this spread. 3 Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Swords. This masculine back here, he's acknowledged this communication. And look, this has probably started a fight. The 3 Pentacles in reverse, not working together in a challenge, a conflict, a drama. Somebody is no longer working together with competition. Where's the feminine? Not rebuilding the foundation with the 5 Swords. Well, the feminine is in her energy. She has the Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, who's the Queen of Pentacles when it comes to the Divine Feminine? Page of Swords. She's hidden from the other woman because she's looking for her, how she's so successful. She doesn't want the other women to be able to look into her personal life because it's none of their fucking business. It's not her challenge. Where's the masculine in the 5 of Swords, 3 Pentacles? Well, there's your 10 Pentacles. It's what's back here. I don't want to tell all the masculine secrets, but karmic, you're not going to get everything. You might get 10 Pentacles, but this masculine has a lot more than what he tells you. Yeah, it's a false contract of trust. They didn't trust you when you started. But it is a challenge of the masculine's mentality. But he's not, this is not working together, not rebuilding on confusion. 2 of Wands. Patiently waiting for the right time to choose a path of interest. Look at that. Queen of Wands. Watching the Queen of Wands. The masculine, the King of Wands, is in reverse. He's saying, I'm not ready for this level. High Priestess, 6 Pentacles. I'm not ready for an intuitive level. Well, you better get there, buddy. What would put this masculine on his intuitive level? What would get his ass sitting up straight in the throne? King of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take, giving back. You know, 6 Pentacles is getting back what you give out. What it's going to take is for you just to wipe your slate clean. Will you be able to start all over? There you go. Hey, you got to say it out loud. You got to say it out loud, buddy. And what you got to say is the truth. That you have successfully recognized through thought that this is a struggle of emotions with a new perspective on being alone and deception. You're going to tell someone masculine, or you did at least 5 years ago, that if you're going to be alone, you might as well do it alone. Maybe living with somebody, being with somebody, you still feel like you're by yourself. Well, it's the way some women feel too. Let's clarify where the feminine's at. Where's the divine feminine? King of Wands in reverse, 6 Pentacles. Trying to level with the masculine that's not ready. Well, the Ace of Wands is in reverse. She's not interested. That's a challenge. She's not interested in being challenged. She's not interested in her mind being in competition. She's also not going to sit in emotional confusion, because through the 7 of Cups, she knows that if she sits in that confusion, that she can manifest there if she's not careful. Oh, indeed. Internal energy, the Lovers and the High Priestess. You want a intuitive lover. You want a lover that knows how to connect to the divine. You want a lover that knows how to connect to the moon. Somebody that likes to look at stars. The King of Cups. Scorpio energy. Oh, and the Queen of Swords. What is this? Libra and Scorpio. That's a challenge of interest. Yeah. This is a milestone to put an Empress up against the challenge. And then you got the 4 Wands, 7 Wands here. But now strategically thinking about, there's something they did not know. So a masculine thought of, I would like to know where the divine feminine and masculine is right here. Where is the divine feminine when it comes to the Lovers and the High Priestess? Divine feminine. The Lovers and the High Priestess. Divine feminine, Leo, internal. Oh. Devil. It's a preparation of the dark side to enlighten truth. They don't want the spiritual truth to come out. There's a Queen of Cups that doesn't want the spiritual truth to come out. Once the spiritual truth comes out, nothing will ever be the same again. They won't be able to hold something over the eyes. To leave the Queen of Wands unemotionally fulfilled. So, daggone. Where's the feminine? Lovers and High Priestess. Divine feminine. 8 Swords. Empress. Could have confused her a moment about her abundance. The devil focused on the King of Swords, on the masculine. So, so the masculine needs to start protecting himself from the dark side, because the feminine's confused of why the masculine don't. Where is the masculine and the Lovers and the High Priestess? These two are actually connected. Look, the divine's going to pick it up. You have the High Priestess. The divine picked up the Knight of Wands. Reconsidering spiritual enlightenment. He's actually talking to the masculine about the Knight of Wands energy. Sexual immaturity. External energy. 7 Wands, 4 Wands. 4 Wands, happy life, happy home. Even the dog eats good. 7 Wands is making a stand. So they're needing to be comfortable in making a stand. But right now, they're actually holding back. Because they're struggling. Oh, they could be struggling with coming back. with the Eight of Cups, once walking away from a feminine. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Let me fix it. So it's what they're actually struggling with is why they walked away, why they held back. They're struggling with why they pulled their emotions away from a feminine. I'm gonna grab another deck when I went over there. Let me see. So where are they romantically when it comes to Leo? Free yourself. That's the Fool. Past life. Playfulness. Giving your relationship a chance. Thought they were free. Thought the lesson was done. Thought that whatever that they connected with you with, it was over. Well, did they know? It's freeing yourself from an earthly realm by connecting to a past life relationship. What's free yourself? A long road of marriage. That's the Four of Wands. So, making a stand comfortably, being comfortable with a stance. Where is the divine masculine here? 7 wands, 4 wands, divine masculine. Where's the divine masculine? 7 wands, 4 wands. It's 11 wands. Where the masculine is justice. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. He's actually trying to justify his destiny. He's trying to spiritually balance his destiny. The 4 of Swords, because it's unknown. He don't know who his true soulmates are right now. So where's the divine feminine? Let's see. Queen of Cups in reverse. She knows the truth about a low vibing feminine emotionally. Clearly, there's a feminine here that's low vibing, she says. She's reconsidered. Yeah, she's not blaming the masculine. There it is. It's a powerful challenge. She's just like you. She's like he chose a lesson that he was comfortable with. She's like, okay. So the biggest perspective to look at in this reading is the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. Coming together with the Queen of Wands changed their freaking life because it gave them a different perspective. You know, the Wheel of Fortune comes in. You're not the same person. You don't dress the same. You don't eat the same foods. Where's the feminine? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. She's not working together. She's not working together. Yeah. The Hierophant said, do not rebuild. Yeah. Until the 10 Wands, those responsibilities are unjustified, unfair. This isn't anything for the feminine to require because it's not her spiritual, it's not her balance that needs to be justified. It's just not up to her. It is up to her on her end, but who's the divine one to talk to? Without support of destiny, the Queen of Wands coming together. This is the divine telling your person, without them, they wouldn't have never come together with you. They didn't care on how to be emotionally abundant when you come together. They didn't celebrate. Instead, they challenged you. Ooh. Got to justify what you carry before you spiritually rebuild. And what's going to be justified is the spiritual realm. It's got to be a master. This offer has to be focused on a mastered, wow, masculine. So that's what's got the masculine thinking, daydreaming, night thinking. They're thinking about the Hangman. They didn't support their own. They couldn't even support their self back then. So what's the prospect for the masculine here? A different perspective without support of destiny. You wouldn't have never come together with the Queen of Wands. Busted. Tower, boom, shakalaka. The masculine is shocked, the feminine, the true feminine, did not allow what she was interested in, her hobbies, to be challenged. A misjudgment of her light. Yeah, you can't blow that light out. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, potential outcome, mercy. 6 of Cups, 10 Wands. So that's the responsibility. There's a soulmate responsibility here, a past life relationship responsibility that's going to cause a tower. And once the tower comes down, the 6 of Swords is going to happen. Divinely guided to take that 5 Swords somewhere else. Page of Swords, looking for judgment. Breaker 19, calling on the divine. Father, can you hear me? The Ace of Cups in reverse. King of Swords, a milestone is thinking about his cup has been spilt because of all the deception. Somebody come in the house and messed it up. As soon as one of you drop this 10 Wands, that's when the divine's going to bring the tower on around you and something else. Because you got the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords here, honey. That's a past soulmate number. And there's the Tower of Love in Judgment. You both give a shit about each other. The Queen of Cups is just in reverse. That's a Cancer energy. Now, somebody that keeps interfering. She knows that the destiny is trying to be spiritually balanced. And she's throwing bad energy on it just to disrupt it. You just need to not be allowing it. The Star is in reverse in the Hermit. The Star comes in the Hermit's lantern. A soul reflection is what brings the truth, not somebody's words. So where's the divine feminine? 6 Cups, 10 Wands, Tower, 6 Swords. Thinking about a soulmate is heavy. One of you left real quick. So the feminine, she now has a different perspective on where she feels comfortable. When somebody challenges her perspectives with deception. While the masculine, he was looking for something he didn't know that he would have to follow through with. Oh. What was he looking for? Judgment on being spiritually. He was looking for judgment on the Queen of Cups in love. He wanted to love this Queen of Cups, but now he's reconsidering his own independence right here. So what's that got to do with the feminine and the Queen of Cups? Divine feminine. The masculine is now reconsidering this Queen of Cups and the Sun. What they're actually reconsidering is the reflection that they didn't see. Is what they should have told family. Spiritually enlightened. See what this is? Coming together with a friend with truth and clarity of independence. They would have rather come in with somebody that was true to who they are. Who did they take to family? Who they take home to mama is what I'm going to say. Who did this person take home to mama? The Emperor. He wasn't thinking straight. He wasn't preparing to level with what he was looking for without truth and the offer of judgment and love. Because alone, that tower moment come within. His intuition automatically told him that he was going to have to master and manifest to be able to follow through with this tower moment alone. He knows he has to do it alone. He wishes he can have help. But where's the feminine in all this? This could have happened 5 years ago. Feminine, where's she at? So she found the new perspective of alone. She's got it. Because she did do the soul searching. She started over confidently without support to be comfortable with the soulmate argument successfully. To successfully have an argument with the soulmate and fucking smile about it. It's like she practiced it. Something like the divine sex. Where's the divine feminine? Whatever this argument was, Where's the Divine Feminine? Wow, the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, 10 Cups. Okay. So what's the Queen of Swords, 10 Cups? She has released the confusion. I'm going to look at this as a karmic marriage. She's no longer confused about how to find peace. Where's the masculine then? Where's the masculine? He secretly watches the Queen of Wands behind the scenes. There it is right there. Because of the Lovers, there's a shocking, this tower is hidden. He misses this connection. Look, that's the wish of a soulmate. A judgment, a breaker 19 calling on the divine. Father, can you hear me? The masculine taking control to be able to assess the investments of what he wishes for. I love you guys. Ciao.